Yes. Live BGW 240 in the building. You know what I mean? You know, it's a good episode when we got brethren in the building and we got, you know what I mean, special family coming in, you know what I mean? The type of family that just goes right into your refrigerator and helps themselves because they family. You know what I mean? This is what this is. This is just like a warm southern West Coast hug. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Come on. I have a question for y'all, man.
Talk to me.
Question of the week. Boom. What is a classic match? A classic match, like rave review all over the place. Like you hear it 5, 6 stars, everything. A classic match that you think is overrated.
Ooh. Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's
shit.
While y'all do that, my guy Crush.
Yes. Love.
What's up, bro? Good to see you.
Always glad we can make it to the pod, man.
Do you want me to start it off? Because I have one.
Please.
I have one. And I might get crucified for this. I think Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson is an overrated match.
Okay.
I think
that's the tone. No.
Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. It is a great match, but it is not as great as people make it out to be.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah. I really think that match is just overrated in the sense of like people gassed it up so much. And like I said, I watched it live. I remember thinking after the match, I was like, yeah, man, this is a good 4.5 stars match. This is great. I'm seeing people saying this is the best match of all time. I'm like, whoa. Slow down. Relax yourself. That's not even relax yourself. Yeah, so that'd be my pick.
Damn. So what you got, man?
I can think of a person more than a match.
Okay.
And I know, unfortunately, he seemed to be adopted by our community, but Jeff Hardy.
Whoa.
I got. See, yeah. No, Jeff Hardy can go every time. I'm not a huge Jeff Hardy fan.
Really?
I never have been. I can't even think. Maybe what was it? Triple H, Jeff Hardy, and who else was that match? John Cena or Edge? Yeah.
Edge. Was it Armageddon 08 or something like 08, 09?
Maybe it was, and I know we're probably going to talk about this later. That 2011 main event over in TNA. I wasn't feeling him before then, and he never really bounced back from me after that.
That's real. I get it. I get that.
And I think we got to start having a conversation. I think Matt Hardy took some serious advantage of his little brother there.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. See, Chaz looks very black. Yeah.
I know black.
I'm very black. Black as fuck.
It's the glasses and chain chest hair combo.
Understood.
You got to spend the whole episode talking in an accent.
Yeah. It's gonna go in and out, just like very few Dominicans. So
yeah.
I get that Jeff Hardy thing though. I like that one. I understand 100%.
I feel like we overlooked so many different high flyers in that era for Jeff Hardy. I feel like Rob Van Dam should probably get the love Jeff Hardy gets.
Facts.
I respect that.
Facts.
I respect that.
There's quite a few others. Paul London, definitely.
Yo, word to the God. Paul's problem is that Paul was just weird. Paul just rubbed people the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, right?
When you say weird, like
go watch a Paul London interview. Just go watch that. Watch her.
In fact, watch him wrestle now. I feel like he's himself.
Oh yeah. Like he be coming out like in a onesie type, like dressed like a magician.
Yeah, chest hair all out. He be giving real Dominican Sea vibes.
This shit, he right on my
alley.
Chaz, what about you, man? What's a match that you think is classic but overrated?
You got me with that one, Scott. I gotta do some more digging. I gotta do some more digging. Not to say that I can't find one.
Yeah.
It's not just to say that.
Just one.
Okay.
But nothing's coming off the top just yet.
For you, okay, so for you, what about, is there a wrestler that you think gets a lot of praise but is overrated? I know you got a negative bone in your body, man. Let it out. Let it out, bro.
Yeah.
Be negative. Be negative, Dominican.
I'm so sorry because we just hyped this man, but like for the longest, I thought Rob Van Dam was very overrated.
Yeah, nigga, you wildin'. You are wildin'.
Yeah,
you are wildin'.
No, man. I know.
Yeah. In fact,
but that was before I got here. Now I'm like, okay. I see the vision. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before I got to this pod, I was wildly like, why did this nigga get shot right to the top, to the chip? Oh, now I see why he got shot. Nah, okay. I was bugging. So
yo, Nolo's spitting right now. You really almost got kicked off. Yeah, you really.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Because it was the way you started out. You said,
I had to
start out. I was trying. I was trying to get with it, and then you're like,
no, I didn't want you to. I had to redeem myself right then and there.
You didn't have me. You didn't have me at all.
I was trying. You know, I was trying to be supportive.
Nope.
And
this is a part of honesty and truth, and I had to live my truth for the longest. Before I got here, before I got schooled, before I got educated, that was my way. So, more than anything, this is a redemption story.
Hey,
right now, okay?
Yeah.
I understand.
I'm so glad that you said that today, because if you had said that when you had first joined the pod, we probably would have kicked you out.
Understood, right? No, I knew better. No.
Because that's where that was
no way.
You get backstage like, bro, you can't come back.
Yo, David, what's up, man? You know what? On that note, man, let's just hit the intro. We got nothing for that.
Real trap shit.
This is the peak of professional wrestling. I love it.
Once again, you're tuned in to the BG Dub. What up? Hit the subscribe button and pour a cup. We back up soon as Scotty beams. Collar and Noble conversation served with a side of collard greens. Nolo's the biggest heel in the photo. D-Mac and Chaz shooting hard from the logo. And off the top rope, starting that guard from a locker room in Philly, they got low. Black guy, BG Dub, throw it up, yo. Wolfpack, throw it up, yo. Sunday night's main event, and we live with it. And this is where we hit the logo.
Got some crappy shoes on. It's never ironed. The shirt is too small. The shitty scarf and the terrible ass haircut. And you think that you're better than War? Give me a break.
Yes, and welcome everybody to the 240th edition of the Black Guy Wrestling Podcast, the pod of the highest intellectual conversations about this thing we call professional wrestling. Happy Sunday to y'all. Coming in first, it is your poetic professor, Scotland Underwood. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.
Coming in second. Some call me Chaz. Some call me C. But ladies tonight call me Dominican Poppy.
Come on.
LL Cool C.
Come on. I'll clap to that. Yo, not the LL joint. Not
That's why he's here, Scott. That's why he's here.
Thanks. As y'all know, we do not do guests on this pod. We do co-hosts, and co-host is family. And this brother here that is joining us, we have been tapped in with this brother for many moons. In fact, I'm quite embarrassed that it has taken this long for us to finally do something, but things happen at the right time. They happen at the right reasons. You know what I mean? I've seen this brother work hard, you know what I mean? An unsung hero in our community. Somebody that, you know what I mean, when you tap in, you listen to the dialogue, you listen to the conversations. It's just a very intelligent brother and a very passionate brother about this thing that we watch, pro wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, coming all the way from the West Coast Graps, our guy, Suge Wrestling. What's up, baby?
What's going on, y'all? Too kind, brother. Too kind, man. I'm happy to be here. I'm sorry I couldn't make it sooner. My schedule has been jacked for like the past 2 or 3 years. But, I finally got Sundays off.
I came in clutch.
Yeah.
Came in clutch.
And it couldn't have happened at a better time. We up right now.
Yeah. Big time up.
We way up right now. We got Trick Williams at Madison Square Garden.
J-Rod.
Big fact.
Listen, what else? Willow Nightingale is back.
Yeah, we look. There's a lot on the table. A lot of meat on the table, man. This is the perfect time. Absolutely. Big up to Wrestling with the Bros. Thank you for tapping in with us for the first time. You know what I mean? Much love. Before we dive into this conversation, big love to Low, big love to D-Mac, and one time for Nolo Green. The family, Cheevers, Heartbreak Julio. This is what we do. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
I heard Pandora in a minute.
Can they still find us on Pandora?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I heard that.
If you can find us there, please follow us, please.
Yeah, we were at one point. I don't even know if people still use Pandora. We're on pod platforms that I just don't know why people listen to. I'm like, you got YouTube, you do got Spotify, you got Apple Podcasts. Like,
we'll take it. We take it all.
Yeah, come on through. Come on through. Crush, man, we missed you too, bro. Missed you too. We almost canceled the show because you weren't here last week.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But before we dive anything, Suge, man, first of all, bro, please tell the people that don't know who you are, your platform, and what you're about. Please share who you are, man. What is Suge Wrestling? What is West Coast Graps? Talk to us, man.
Absolutely. West Coast, well, Suge Wrestling, that's me. I've been doing podcasts since I want to say 2018 now, 2017, 2018. I started off with my baby, the Second Turnbuckle Wrestling Podcast. We got about to 300 episodes, and then cast sort of went separate ways, and we started doing a bunch of other things. Right now, I'm in West Coast Graps. That's the love of all things Graps. We're talking Japanese wrestling, Canadian wrestling, lucha libre, the catch as catch can out in Europe. We also cover collegiate wrestling, Olympic style wrestling, Greco-Roman, boxing, all that. If people are scrapping, we there.
Come on. Yeah.
That's a bar.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
Do y'all be covering RFA?
I'm trying to get there. RFA can be interesting at times. I kind of didn't want to support it at first because of the people involved, but it's I'm happy that people have another outlet after collegiate wrestling, after Olympic style wrestling, because it doesn't work out for everybody in WWE. We saw what's his name? He just had his debut in UFC.
Oh, bitch ass Gable Stevenson.
Yeah. Gable Stevenson. It did not, as we can see, it didn't work out for Buddy. He emoted one too many times, and they sent him up out of there.
Who did he wrestle? Who was his one match with? Was it Baron Corbin?
I think it was Baron Corbin. He hit that backflip. They said it's not for you, buddy. His brother got more TV time than he did.
Yeah, his brother was fire. Brother was fire. Yeah. That's yeah, just
was
trash.
it Tyra May Steele? They just let go?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, former gold medalist. They thought they could hit that same vein with Kurt Angle. It just didn't work out.
That's the problem in itself with like when like they try like that whole thing about like collegiate wrestlers, Olympic wrestlers. Like not everybody can be a Kurt Angle. Like that, like that's a once in a lifetime type of athlete, right? That's a once in a lifetime entertainer. Like not everybody can be Kurt Angle, you know what I mean? But with like Gable, like I just like as soon as he made his first appearance, I was like, he's not gonna last long.
Yeah, no, it was he had about as much charisma as Card Blade over in AEW.
Oh man. Even Cardblade got a little bit more motion.
A little bit
motion, man. A little bit motion. Yeah. You know what I always appreciated about you, dog? It is one thing I love in the space. I love brothers that follow everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they dive into the, like you said, the European style, Canada, Japan, Mexico, and not just the promotions that we see normally on the timeline. Like I love seeing people talk about like All Japan Pro Wrestling and Pro Wrestling Noah as opposed to New Japan. So I've always appreciated about you, man.
I appreciate the love, man. I just love wrestling. Like I can sit. I remember one time I found some wrestling on Tubi. I saw it almost felt like Power Rangers for a bit. They had a different Rey Mysterio. I had a couple of them actually. And it felt like it was from back in the day because Gregory Helms was there. And so I don't know what it's called, but I was captivated for about a good 2 hours.
It was locked in. Okay. You see, all pro wrestling gotta be is just you just leave your expectations at the door. 9 out of 10 times you'll have a good time no matter what you watch.
Keep it absolutely stupid.
That's it. Like I feel like we got the game messed up. Okay. Yeah.
J-Rod be knowing. We gotta get J-Rod on the pod.
Gerard part of that young class, so he be knowing. he be knowing the.
Like, oh, okay.
Come on, Gerard be knowing the young stuff that we don't be knowing. But look, that's how it be. That's how it be. You be at your auntie's crib, you know what I mean? Trying to find something because she got the channels that you don't normally watch.
At all.
Come on. Omega could have been. That was Jeff Hardy's joint too.
Yeah.
But look,
Jeff Hardy had a promotion.
Him and his brother.
Omega. So they that's where Willow the Wisp got started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it.
I think most of the Carolina boys that came up with him started there.
Got it. Okay.
Shannon Moore,
Sugar Shane Helms, Hurricane. Shoot, even like if you're going for the recent, like Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett, those are like the final two proteges of the Hardys. But yeah, nah, man, we need more. We need more of that in the community where like WWE and AEW is not the end all be all, right? But with that being said, we got the slander WWE. Let's get that out the way. Let's get that out the way. I'm always up for some Fed slander. Come on. Did you watch Saturday night's main event?
I kind of got here and there on it. I was shocked that we were still paying for this.
Oh, brother.
Like, I was like, okay, let me sit down and get started. And it's like, oh wait, y'all want $11 for a quarterly show?
No. Oh, this on there. No, sir. No.
Oh,
sir.
yeah, no. See, I tried to do it the straight and narrow way, but I had to put my eye patch on and sell the 7 seeds.
Hey, no, listen, dog. Here's the thing with WWE and their current watch. Like, nothing is worth money at this point. Like, going to the shows live is not worth money. Watching it on free TV, I might even cancel Netflix just so I don't have to watch WWE.
So
That's how bad it is.
So
yeah,
look, the only thing that's saving Netflix for me right now is I still haven't finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood with my wife.
Respect.
So, like, I've rage quit Raw for the past 3 weeks. Barely made it out the first segment.
See, you are better than I am. I can't say I've watched a full. I don't even think I've tapped into a full Raw episode since the Monday before Mania. I'm good. I am good on everything that they do, everything that they are about. Last night was a perfect example. All last night was an advertisement for Fanatics and a second part to the New York Knicks parade celebration. That's all last night was.
Shout out to Fatal Influence. That's all.
And that's one thing WWE is gonna do on a Saturday night's main event. They're gonna move one of them women's mid-card belts.
Yeah.
if it's not one thing I can be sure of, one of these women is losing their titles.
We can do it on a Saturday main event. It's fine. It's not a regular.
It's fine. Yeah.
Hey, look, so I try not to slander too much of the women, right? But the Brie Bella Page tag team title run might be top 5 worst in this generation. If we being for real.
If Matt was on this episode, he's praising your name.
I agree. No, we here with it because who was in that match at Mania? You had Bayley and Lyra, Nia and Lash Legend. Yep. We're missing one. It was a fatal 4-way. I'm pretty sure there was another actual tag team in that match, like a legit.
Hold on.
You say Lash and Nia?
Yeah.
You said Lash and Nia, Bayley and Charlotte and Alexa.
Charlotte, yeah.
Those were actual tag teams, and we said fuck all that. Put it on Paige because she came back.
Now
and
don't get
me
wrong.
The best Bella. Let me put that up. The best one.
Who? Brie?
Yeah.
Brie the best.
Bree's married to Brian, right?
Yeah. I feel like Brie Brie did more with who she was involved with. Brie learned more.
Brie, she an honorary
Brie
death rider.
absorbed more. Yeah, she is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pat, she gets patched in tomorrow.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love Fatal Influence. I love that they got the titles, right?
Yeah.
But once again, man, like it's like the men's division. Like we got no tag teams that we really building up like this. You know what I mean? Like so, Fatal Influence now has the belt. Who's the challenge? Like it's not Meechin and B-Fab because they're rocking with Jade right now. They just broke up Lyra and Bayley. I mean, I guess is it for the is this to be like the official Bella's reunion? And Nikki comes back and she teams with Brie.
That's what it seems like they're leaning to. That's what I've been seeing through the streets. Like Shorty's on the way back. And I ain't gonna hold you. I was wondering for the minute where the fuck was Lash and Nia at. I know Lashley's got married, but I was like, what's going on here? But yeah, I mean, the cupboard is very barren right now in the tag team division. Again.
Yeah.
Again.
And that's a shame when you think about they got rid of Mara Sade.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a great team. They didn't have to move Lash Legend from one team to another team. You also just got rid of one half of the Gorillas of Destiny and arguably the best tag team of the 2010s to now, the Motor City Machine Guns.
You spit right now.
Home run, huh?
all that for them to dust off Akira Tozawa now and make him serious now.
Hey, look, man, Tozawa gonna get his one day, man. He gonna get his one. Look, who's the current tag team? The Vision, yeah. Tozawa and Otis, they about to get that one day reign. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Pause for the cause. Was Tozawa a Hooper?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tozawa was like the last of the Cruiserweight Classic guys to still be around.
Yeah.
Oh, he was at the Cruiserweight Live joint?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They were hooping back then for real. I don't know why that left us. I'm just glad we have a Cruiserweight title back to give these guys something to do in some way, shape, or fashion.
But even with the Triple I Cruiserweight title, it's like, yeah, like Ray Phoenix has it right now and everything. But I feel like they do this thing where they always like they spotlight, boom, we're putting these titles on this pedestal, but like they not about to beat our main roster stars. You know what I mean? Like Phoenix, I hate to say it, Phoenix can beat Fraxium, no problem, right? Because they don't see cruiserweight wrestling as like, oh, let's just put these niggas out on TV for like a quick second. They ain't gonna do nothing.
Let me ask you this though: do you feel like, because it feels like Mark is cooking? I'm gonna give him that. Do you see? Hilarious. Do you see Triple I becoming like that third brand where it's like, okay, you may not do it here in the main roster, cool, but it's not like Triple I is a sack of potatoes. And we see, if you're watching and you see the crowd reaction tells us everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they talking about online? The crowd reactions gives us everything. Do you see, if Triple I keeps rising to the space, do you see it being like, all right, well, cool, I'm not doing it on the main roster. I'm cooking over here. And that's enough.
I hope so. From what I'm hearing, the reason they split Triple Mania into 2 nights is so they can shop around the actual show for an American network to network heads over here. They don't necessarily want to go to Mexico. But honestly, I feel like you're not doing the product a service by not having this in Mexico, because there's only a few crowds that really appreciate it over here.
Yeah, that's true.
But they definitely picked a good city for it in Las Vegas. But hopefully, if they can get some American sponsors and American TV, that money can go a little bit further into getting them on TV, and not just, we go on tape once every 3 weeks and we just gonna run that tape.
Yeah.
Let's get these people on TV weekly, so we can move them over and not have them be winners on AAA, but they taking L's on SmackDown, they're taking L's on NXT, because that's not doing anything good for their product over there.
Now you know I'm 100% on board for the cartel wars in pro wrestling. You know what I mean? I want to see the negativity that made Triple I and CMLL get added. You know what I mean? Like we're not talking about wrestling politics.
Yeah.
We talking about murder.
Let's get negative.
Get negative. Right? Here's the thing with Triple I, and you know what I mean? This kind of actually ties into something we're going to dive in later, but we can talk about it now. So WWE announced that they will be doing a Worlds Collide for WWE and Triple I in September, the same day and the same time that AEW All Out is happening. Oh, in the same city. This is all happening. This is all happening in Chicago at the same time, right? WWE sets a Triple I up for failure every single time, right? They do it every single time. This is not about, oh, let's get the best market for Triple I. Let's do these things, right? The fact that they're like September is a big month in the especially in Mexico. You got Triple Mania happening. CMLL will be gearing up for their, I believe it's their 93rd anniversary show, which I feel like they just set up a big angle the other night with Mystico and Avarno. That clip was crazy. That clip was crazy. But for Triple I, right, their big point right now is, from what it sounds like, Grande Americano feuding with Perros de Ma, with the potential Dominic Mysterio is going to turn on Grande Americano. That's going to be the I feel like that's going to be the match you make for the Triple Mania in Mexico, right? But them doing WWE and Triple I in a Worlds Collide that goes head to head with All Out, that is a failure. I'm sorry, bro. Like, no matter how you spin this, right? Because what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to set up a big match. Now, with this being in a big arena in Chicago, 100%. Hey, there's a little one. That's love. That's love. CM Punk will very likely be on that show, right?
He has to.
I love it.
That's beautiful, man. Yeah.
You know, this is my dog right here. She was born on Monday.
Hey.
Best believe by the time 5 o'clock out here, okay, this is what we're watching. This is what we do on Mondays.
Oh, she in the game. She in the trenches already.
She's already been to her first live show. And it wasn't.
Let's go.
It wasn't a 3-letter promotion. We went to Championship Wrestling in Irvine. We got to see some real dogs on that show. Scorpio Sky, Ace Austin. I'm drawing a blank. Ring of Honor, TNA. He was in I think it was like MVP at some point. Kenny King, yeah.
Some good hitters right there, man. Yeah, you start getting the knowledge, Getting the knowledge. Yeah.
Favorite wrestlers, Bandito and Obafemi.
No, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
We serious about this thing right here.
It's a beautiful household right there, bro.
Yes,
it's a beautiful household. But as I was saying, I don't think there's anything on the WWE Triple I side that would make me be like, you know what? Let me watch this over All Out. Now think about it, right? This is going to be after All In, right? So you're gonna know you have the potential of Will Ospreay having the AEW World Champion, right? To me, the main event for All Out should absolutely be the Bucks versus the New Day in the main event, right? That should be the main event. That would pay that would draw me.
Pause. When's their contract up?
The beginning of beginning of August, excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm just thinking, like, just that match alone. I'm not about to see CM Punk wrestle Mr. Iguana. Bro. Like, no. Like, that's not getting me out there. That's not making me weird. Like, you know what? Let me spend more money. with WWE real quick. They got Punk and Iguana. Hold up. Come on, bro.
What's Punk gonna do with the iguana?
He just hit a GTS. What?
He put the iguana in the anaconda vice.
Right? Yeah, that clip was insane.
Hey,
that clip was insane, David. They stopped
we didn't do a good enough job. Let's run this back.
No, man. Brother, let me tell you something, man. And I like Mr. Iguana. That's the thing. Oh, look. So you just want people to be upset. Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
It is crazy. That match right there, I wouldn't even watch it for free. Because it's going to be on YouTube. That's another thing. It's only going to be... I feel like this is only to spite AEW, and it's not going to work well for WWE. Because I don't have to pay for this show. I'm probably going to watch this show at work. I'm not even going to hold you. It's going to be something that I could put on in the background. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But nothing huge, nothing earth-moving is happening at Worlds Collide in Chicago. It's a shame because the one out here, the one at the Forum before Money in the Bank last year, amazing.
Yeah.
Gable versus the Kingo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that match was crazy.
That was damn near a match of the year candidate.
What if they do? How would y'all feel if they put the first Roman Obafemi match on this?
So that goes. So with that goes back to last week's topic because I remember I asked you, it was like, once we run this, does it have to be a big four? I would like to argue that because of the two parties and what we've already built with them, I'm not saying it should be a subpar PLE, no. But I don't think you have to run it at a big four. All right, hey man, hey Scott, go ahead block this dude.
Whoa.
I don't necessarily think you have to run it at a big four for it to still have the juice. Now, if you were really seriously trying to pull viewers away, that could do it. No, I take it back. That's a strong word. I'm still watching All Out. I'm gonna just set the tone. I'm still watching All Out, but that would be something that would pique my interest if you were to do that at Triple I.
What else would they have? What else could they put on that that genuinely would make you consider like, oh, I could hold off on All Out real quick? Like, is beside like if they put Roman and Oba, what's another match that they could do?
Man, listen, unless Bianca Naomi coming back, Scott, that's all I got.
Like,
that's all I got.
For the mainstream audience, they're gonna need some serious help.
Yeah,
like they might need to borrow the Hardys from TNA. Like you might need to put the AAA Tag Team Championships on the Hardys.
So you wait the Hardys versus Truth and Damian Priest. Come on, bro. Hold on, you know what?
It have to be something like that.
I got it, baby. I got it. Hold on. I got it. You put. Hold on. Let me cook on this one. TLC.
All right.
And you got the World Tag Team titles. You got the WWE Tag Team titles, and you got the AAA Tag Team titles. So now you got War Raiders, excuse me.
Hey, can I make a request real quick? Put Money Machine in there because they're wrestling their church clothes.
Yo, come on, man.
Who?
Money Machine.
Now you rapping.
Yeah.
Now you rapping.
Hold on, I have it. Look, so you got War Machine. You got War Machine, right? Put them in. You got Truth and Priest, right? Put them in. Let's throw an NXT team in there. Let's throw Hank and Tank on the block.
Nolo definitely not watching that shit.
And the fourth team, the returning Big Cass and Enzo Amore. Come on, that's gonna get people. That's gonna get people in the arena, bro.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
Nolo's so hyped that he even said Hank and Tank. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm still watching All Out.
Again, like I'm not. This is only. Which would you rather for the people in the city?
Yeah,
I'm still probably gonna watch this at a later date. Like I might even watch it at the same time. I might have All Out on the TV and Worlds Collide on the tablet. But
I do gotta say, because I was given permission earlier, because me and Nolo were talking about this. Did you know that he said he would rather watch whatever show WWE is doing? He'd rather watch that than to watch Willow win the AEW Championship. That's his words, not mine. You feel me? That was his words. So I don't know. I don't know why he turned on Willow like that. But that's what.
I'm gonna get another drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Wow, Nolo, that's crazy.
Hey, yo, I don't believe it. Based on what I saw, I don't. In the notes, I can't believe that. I can't.
Oh, bruh. We could turn this whole episode into a reason why Nolo's a heel. But I will say when it comes to like this tactic that WWE is doing, to me, and I don't know if you feel like this, Suge, but like it feels extremely childish, right? Because they keep doing it. But then on the top of that, it's not even like they're doing it and winning. They're doing it and they're not succeeding, right? Yeah. It's like they are deliberately setting up NXT, AAA, TNA when they get TNA involved. Like they set them up for failure, right? And with the idea like you're taking away AEW shine. Do you feel that WWE does that?
100%. What was the last one? They all had a show on the same day. Was that
that was the was it the Great American Bash joint?
Great American Bash. Was it Bound for Glory or Slammiversary?
Yeah, it's one Slammiversary, I think.
Yeah. And then AEW ran their show same day, same time. And I feel like when WWE does it, they do it when there's literally no skin off their back. Because NXT shows are free on the CW, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like we were talking about it a little bit earlier. WWE's product has really suffered ever since the pay-per-view left. And I've been saying this wherever I can, whoever I can, ever since there's no Forbidden Door, there it is. Ever since there has been no real incentive to perform, because people are going to be there. People are going to watch. You're getting all your money from advertisements. They don't have to put on their best wrestling at all. There's no incentive to watch these pay-per-views other than knowing what happens next.
Chaz, do you think with WWE, let's say, like this is happening, this face-to-face in Chicago, and AEW blows them out the water in every aspect. Like, I'm not even like I can't see AEW outdrawing WWE in Chicago. I can't see that. It's impossible, right? It's possible, but what do you think the mentality WWE would have if like they do this and it fails tremendously? Like if they put Punk on this show and they put Roman and Oba on this show and they still lose critically and commercially to all out, how big do you think that hit their ego, especially for TKO and WWE?
The biggest thing I know about capitalism and how it works is nothing ever changes unless you hit their pockets. Now, with that being said, if the views are not the same and the views get taken away, if they still made bank on ticket sales, they still made bank on niggas buying on, you know what I'm saying, through whatever, through ESPN or whatever the case may be, they're not gonna, all right, whatever, we will keep moving. Because again, we all know that think I need to let it go. Boom, boom, boom. Feels like a love TKO. That's the machine. That's who's running it. So at the end of the day, unless the sales didn't do what they thought, it's not gonna matter. Now I take that back. It will. Don't get it twisted, because viewership is still dollars. So it will move some type of needle. But like Suge said, we'll get some type of filler. Like on a Saturday Night Main Event or some random Raw SmackDown where we were like, all right, that cool. There's still some hope, whatever the case may be. But until the money is snatched from ticket sales and views, I don't know if it ever changes. Like, TKO has to see a dent, and I mean a significant dent, right? Like, oh shit, these niggas watching other options other than us. Okay, that's where I'm like, all right, let's see what happens, because that's the only way you affect the white dollar. That's it. That's it. Now, with that being said, all AEW has to do is keep being AEW. They don't have to do anything else. They have figured out their recipe. They have figured out their formula. They have figured out we can be number 2 and eat in that. That's all they got to do. But until AEW is really snatching ticket sales and dollars and views,
Hold on.
I don't see it. I'm not saying it's not going to matter, but TKO's not going to give a fuck.
I'm glad you brought up ticket sales, though, because watch them start selling Worlds Collide tickets for $25.
Absolutely. Now, look,
Rod.
Look, like, if they do Punk and Trick in Chicago, like, that's
different.
Is once again, though, it's not going to pull me away, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to pull me away, right? But why not? Why not do stuff that you don't normally do? Like Punk and Trick in Chicago, like that'd be a fire match.
That's numbers.
Yeah.
That's numbers.
And I 100% believe Trick would body Punk in a promo battle. I just feel it in my bones. I feel like Trick would one up Punk in a promo battle. Look, even I don't know if y'all saw the it got taken off, but the little thing that they had between Punk and Cody where they were backstage.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Cody
Scott, pause for the cause.
Hey,
Mama Bailey.
What's going on?
Yo.
How y'all?
Good. How are you doing?
Mom, this is a family. This is a good brother. Suge. My mother, Carla.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Happy Sunday, guys.
Happy Sunday, Mama Bailey.
Yes. Okay.
Always.
Thank you.
All right.
Love.
He always pushes me out.
Hey.
I know, man. Stop doing that, man. Stop doing that.
She's not the star. I'm the star. Damn it.
But what was
see you, Otis?
Nigga, yes, he is. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I got you. You know I got you, Mom. You know I got you. Always. Yeah, absolutely. Trick your body Punk in a battle. Absolutely.
Trick would do better than Roman.
Facts. In fact, why would we not think Trick couldn't do it? Let's ask that question. Why do we not think Trick could body Punk in a promo battle?
I haven't seen any reason at all yet.
I'd say that we haven't seen we've not seen much of a serious side of Trick.
That's a good point. Good point. But with that being said, I still believe Trick would rise to the occasion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I haven't seen anything yet to tell me that whatever the moment is big, that he hasn't been able to rise to the occasion.
Gerard, you know the truth.
Gerard, come on.
The truth.
Just come on.
You know the truth.
I also think CM Punk, while trying to protect his nice guy persona that he's perfected in WWE and trying to actually motivate and the up and coming superstars, will try to work with Trick Williams.
For sure.
Oh.
For sure.
It's like there's a collection of guys that you can tell Punk really is invested in.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel Trick is one of those, like even down to like I said, that backstage promo with Cody and Punk. I don't think there was a coincidence that Trick was the one pulling Cody away. I don't think that was.
I thought that was Devon.
No.
Oh.
All black people look alike now, Chad.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm racist.
I know black.
I'm racist. That's the Dominican coming in.
Yeah, no, man. Yeah, no, that was Trick.
My bad.
Yeah.
He had his hair down though, so like I like how
that's what threw me.
Yeah.
My bad.
Chaz was watching it. He was like, "Yeah, that's Javon."
That's Javon. Okay, Javon.
Yeah. It's tough. Like
I get it.
Because I'm not.
Hey.
Oh, you go ahead.
Oh no. All I was gonna say was like, even down to like the little the kickoff earlier, I thought Cody got the better of Punk.
I missed the kickoff.
Yeah, a lot of people did, man. It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punk is really more of a I'm going to mess with you by bringing up your personal life. And if you think about it, it's not much about Trick Williams you can bring up besides the fact that, this wasn't his first option. What can you say? He's one of the fastest rising NIL wrestlers we've seen come out of NXT.
True.
He did better than his independent wrestling counterpart in what a lot of people are saying. He's already a former world champion coming out of NXT, which a lot of people aren't.
He definitely did that. That's not a fluke. He won the TNA title.
Yeah. Like Obafemi didn't even come out of NXT with a world title. That's
so.
When you're right, you're right.
When you right, you're right. When you right, you're right.
Now, speaking
he
of,
did win that TNA title, didn't he?
Yeah,
he did.
He looked good with it. He looked real good with it.
And I have no doubt Trick being in the ring with Punk would elevate Trick so much. You know what I mean? Like with like Trick already there in the main event. You know what I mean? Like just being in the ring, like it'd be 100% a showcase. Like Gerard brought it up earlier. Like Kevin Knight wrestling Kenny Omega is more so for Kevin Knight than it is Kenny.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Because they did it. Yeah. They did it last year with Hangman and Kyle Fletcher. Like that match was more for Kyle Fletcher to get a showcase off. And I feel when the top guys see a young guy and they want to work with them, they want to invest in them, it's nothing but beneficial to the organization, to the guy that they're trying to put over, right? You can look strong in defeat, right?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like Kevin Knight is not winning the AEW World Championship, right? But Kevin Knight gonna have a fire match with Kenny Omega, and that's gonna stamp him even further into the world title picture. It'd be no different than Trick and Punk, but the backlash that would come with that is if they do Trick and CM Punk, everybody will absolutely look at WWE and they will look at the situation and they will be like they set Trick up for failure to put him in the ring with Punk while you're going head to head with another promotion.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because
absolutely.
This, like you said, if you're pulling the trigger on that, again, Scott, this whole head-to-head thing is just, it's a waste of time. You don't have to do this anymore, right? I take it back. I get why they're doing it, but not because I believe in it, because of what I know. But you're setting yourself up for failure instead of just allowing yourself to take chances and pull triggers and listen to what the people want. Punk and Trick would do phenomenal, and it doesn't have to be against the other team. It can just be standalone. But because you're so scared and because you're so ruled by what's the outside noise, we might not ever really get that until this regime is over. And that would be unfortunate.
To answer my man Crush's question, I think Obafemi is going to be Brock 100%. I feel like we're all in agreement of that, gentlemen.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Perfect. A person I want to bring up about being a weak-minded individual. On the opposite side of Cody and Punk, there is the World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns defending his title against Seth Rollins. Now, gentlemen, I've been watching Seth Rollins for a long time. I've been watching Seth Rollins since the Tyler Black days, right? IW Mid-South, Age of the Fall, you know what I mean? Him and Jimmy Jacobs, Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, watching him win the Ring of Honor. Or, look, if you want to know a deep cut, Tyler Black wrestling Austin Aries final battle 2008, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wait.
Supposed to be the coronation, and he lost, which really, in hindsight, should have told me everything I need to know about Seth Rollins in his career. Brothers, for the last month, I think this has been the worst version of Seth Rollins. I think Seth.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Seth has been bodied by LA Knight and multiple times by Roman Reigns, right? Man went on stage and said, "I'm the people's champion." Nigga, no, you are not. Suge, talk to me, man. What's up with Seth right now, man?
I think I'm enjoying where he's at as far as storytelling, but that's about it. Like, I enjoyed when he came out and said, this might be our last chance to do this. He's probably speaking because he's got to be held together by paper clips and gum at this point. He hasn't been the same ever since he blew his knee out with that match with Corporate Kane.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been doing the best he can, but a story I'm appreciating being told on multiple fronts in WWE right now is the competition is a lot better than it was when they allowed you to win 5 and 6 and 7 world championships. So I mean, they're even telling this when they're saying this might be the last time we can do this. I honestly feel like if Roman wasn't so protected, he lost that championship by now. Like, you got a lot of talented individuals on Raw right now. Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, LA Knight even. If you think about the last time Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns mixed it up, he couldn't beat Rollins. If it wasn't for, his cousins, hopefully we don't see a Wild Zilla Fatu in a hoodie running down to save him this time. He's just a regular guy. Like I was having a conversation with somebody on X the other day, and I was saying, CM Punk really cooked Roman Reigns almost at every turn, except for that first promo they had leading in WrestleMania. CM Punk cooked him every time, and I was sitting here like, if I listened to any one of those promos except for the first one where he's like, "I hate you because you made my life hard," if I closed my eyes and there was no other person, he could literally be cutting that promo on anybody. All you have to say is, you don't put the reps in. You haven't been here long enough. I sign the checks. I sign off on this. I sign off on that. It's getting old.
Chaz.
So like, I'm not saying Seth Rollins is the guy, but I'd rather Rollins than Roman at this point.
Woo-wee!
At least Rollins is on TV.
See, to me, Seth probably should have called it a day a while ago.
Yeah.
I truly believe that. You know what I mean? And I admire him for literally riding till the wheels fall off, right? I don't think Seth Rollins could afford another big injury at this point in his career, right? Because we're already starting to see, I'm not trying to make the comparison, but it reminds me of Naito, right?
Yeah.
Naito had all the potential in the world, but like when the knees of Naito went, like he's not the same competitor, right? And it happened so quick with Naito. Like Naito really went from being one of the best in-ring workers to like just trying to get by, right? In fact, I'm very curious to see how his match with Shane Haste is going to go, because that match is going at least 30. It's a world title match.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, like Tanahashi, Muto, when the body like responds and like, yo, we can't do this no more, but you're trying to push through. And I know for a competitor like Seth, like I know it's probably frustrating. I'm pretty sure it's frustrating to not be in the categories that he used to be in. And I'm not saying Seth is a bad wrestler at all, but I very much, since he's returned this year, it's like he's trying to find himself again. I don't think he knows who Seth Rollins is anymore. Right?
Yeah.
This match with Roman Reigns does nothing for me. I feel like the time has passed. I feel like this is a story. I don't need a definitive ending to the story of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Like, to me, that died a long time ago. And I could be wrong. Seth could put on a masterful performance or anything like that. I just feel in this buildup, they've done nothing to make me want to see Seth Rollins get his come up. Like, he's not the cool guy in this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Roman is the guy. Roman gets the cheer. Like, and Roman, like, and that's the thing. Roman's been letting him know, like, yo, you are nothing but second place to me. You will never be anything but that. When the man said you could win the title, but then you're probably going to get hurt again. Dog. What?
Hey, that's what happened. But that's what happens when you come to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a bar.
So for the first round, I gave it to promo wise, I gave it to Seth. Second, I definitely gave it to Roman, because damn, why you gotta bring the man body like that, man? God damn.
Oh my god. What up?
J-Rock, Jamar.
What's going on?
So I'm with you, Scott, but I'm good that this is happening now. I would have rather it been a summer it's not SummerSlam. I would have rather been a Mania type joint, but I'm SummerSlam is the Summer Mania, so I'm cool with it. But I'm also curious because I'm like, all right, it definitely feels like majority of the Scud missiles and the shots have been thrown out. And how many? We're not even not sick, but we're still a couple more weeks away from SummerSlam. So It definitely feels like the majority of the major shots have been thrown out. Outside of you mentioning Dean/Mox, I don't know where else you're gonna go. And Mox probably watching like.
And y'all fighting for number 2 at this point.
Y'all fighting for number 2 because I'm definitely number 1. Mox is definitely number 1 for sure. But yeah, I'm happy that this is happening now. Like I think a couple months ago, I asked in our group chat, I was like, "Damn, is Seth cooked?" Because it was a move that he was trying to do, similar to the nigga he clowned, Ospreay.
Yeah.
That he couldn't do. But Ospreay can still do that move. And Ospreay is the hottest thing right now. So, yeah, I'm happy with where we're at with it. I'm praying, I'm hoping that we get a cinematic finish because we all collectively deserve it with what we've been through. I don't feel and if you're really trying to sell somebody like Scott to be invested, I don't see how you don't mention Dean in some capacity. You're not making sense with that. Like you have to. You have to.
Seth's gonna come out and say Dean carried you for the first half of your career in WWE. He has to.
Seth at this point needs to come out to the Death Riders theme. Like that's the only way you can get. Like we just watching a random Monday night. You hear dun dun dun, burn up, no. That's how you'll get me back. That's how you'll get me back.
Or even his old WWE theme.
Oh yeah, look, and here's the thing. I've seen this for many years. This whole thing about Mox coming back to WWE and finish this Shield story. Nigga, let that go. Like, I'm not saying he's never gonna come back. I do not think Jon Moxley has any interest in finishing that story. I don't think it benefits. It doesn't benefit Jon Moxley. It doesn't benefit. What you're trying to benefit is nostalgia. Of course, you want to see a Shield reunion. Guess what? We've already had a Shield reunion.
Yeah.
Back in 2017, 2018. We got that. Should have took your photos back then, right?
Yeah.
Jon Moxley is doing his thing. He's doing his thing in his company and building that company up. And I'm pretty sure when the time comes, Mox will walk away from that. Right? Mox is not I'm going to return to WWE type of guy. Not saying money doesn't speak, but and truthfully, what does a Shield reunion do for anybody? This is not 2016. This is not 2017. Like, I have no interest in that. Right? I love what Mox. What's that, bro?
I'm grown now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, man. Like, I'm good. I'm good. And I feel like people gotta let that aspect of that story go away. And yeah, it is very hard for Roman and Seth to tell part of their story and not include somebody that was equally as important in that story, right? But guess what? Gotta figure that thing out.
Yeah.
Right. Seth Rollins turned on Roman Reigns in 2014, bro.
Bruh. The 99-cent store was still a thing. Like, let it. Can we let that go?
Bro, I was rocking a Caesar in 2014, man. Like,
no, I had stupid hair in 2014. Jerry curl juice everywhere in 2014.
Come on, man. Like, just.
Woo-wee.
You don't need to see this.
Oh God.
Two more things on WWE, and then we'll switch channels to the winning team.
Oh man.
Gunther has become a Karen, right? And we need to talk about it.
Listen, but that's cool though, because we about to get Nick Aldis Graps, so I'm fine with it.
Hey, why did I see something on X talking about Nick Aldis is going to be one of the youngest performers?
Hey, yo, it's sick because it's true. Nick our age.
Yeah, no, Nick good. He's good and grown.
Nick was look. Just to even put it in context, man. Nick Aldis was, I believe, 31 when he wrestled Cody at the very first All In.
Wow.
Jeez.
Like he's a young guy. Like he's a young man. You know what I mean? Now, I saw something that I thought was highly offensive. Was if Gunther can carry Nick Aldis to I think they even said a 4-star match. Respect. Yeah, if Gunther can carry Nick Aldis to a 4-star match, then that shows that Gunther is the greatest wrestler of all time. First of all, we're not about to disrespect the national treasure like this, man. Like, don't get this.
Listen. How long was that NWA championship reign?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Even though he did take it off a middle school teacher, we're not going to overlook that.
Yo, shout out to Tim Storm.
Shout out to Tim Storm. We don't overlook that. Storm. But listen, at one point, Magnus was the future of TNA.
Not Magnus. No, not him. Not
Magnus.
We're gonna take it all the way back. Did he beat up a bunch of plumbers? What did they say about early NBA? He beat up a bunch of plumbers and electricians.
He did.
To keep that title, but hold on. I got you. Hold on.
Yo, the baby was like, I ain't trying to hear about no Nick Aldis scratch.
He said, hurry up and make my airplane better. But yeah, like he carried an entire. He basically brought NWA back. Because NWA didn't even have a weekly product when he was holding the NWA championship. The success of Power with 3 R's is built on the back of Nick Aldis. So we cannot overlook the things that he has done in this business. I think I feel like the story is in the type of wrestler Gunther is, which is I'm gonna hit you hard and repeatedly. Like it's not gonna be pretty. Either you got what it takes to beat me or not. Because we talk about Roman for having like 6 or 7 moves. Gunther got about 8.
Facts.
Hey.
But it's the delivery. It's I can beat you with any one of these 8 moves.
Yeah.
That I bring out.
A British invasion joint, Rob Terry and Doug Williams. That would have been tough. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about Gunther right now in this current stage, right? And I'm a firm believer. This is where I wish we had official trades or like an annual draft, because I feel like we have now exhausted everything Gunther can do in WWE. Right? I'm not mad that they're doing Gunther and Nick Aldis. If I'm being honest, I think that's going to be a phenomenal match. If you don't know Nick Aldis Graps, go study, right? The man is a phenomenal professional wrestler. Like Suge said, like he carried the NWA on his back. Carried the NWA on his back. And then on top of that, you know there's a level of respect that probably Gunther and Nick Aldis share with each other. That they're gonna trade blows. It's gonna be a very scientific, but also a good brawling match, if I'm being honest. But with that being said, Gunther to go from retiring Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles, you go on to have a relatively nothing match with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania.
Hold on, wait a minute. I feel like we once we started cooking is when we got that outside interference.
I feel you. I feel you.
I felt like they were scrapping for real. It got my entrance, and then we got a Braun Breaker.
I feel you. For me, I felt like they got their legs cut from underneath them. I feel like if this had been a proper just one-on-one match, a good 22 to 25, they would have hit the second gear in the last 10 minutes, and it would have been phenomenal. But I agree that when the interference happened, it cut it off. Then you have Gunther have these so-so matches with Cody, and now you're wrestling Nick Aldis, right? So if you beat Nick Aldis, what do you do after that? Go against Punk, maybe? If you lose to Nick Aldis, now you've just lost to the perceived casual fan. Gunther losing to Nick Aldis to somebody who has never seen Nick Aldis wrestle and may not know Nick Aldis was a wrestler previously. Not the best look for Gunther.
So Undertaker losing to Teddy Long, low key.
Yo, I kind of want to see that.
I'd be too.
I would have loved to see Teddy Long beat the Undertaker at one
point. God damn, boy. Was the bus worth it?
Come on, man.
Was the bus worth it, Gunther? Was the bus worth it?
Honestly,
go ahead, bro.
I think we've done this all wrong. I think Gunther should probably be retiring Brock Lesnar right about now. I feel like he's already there. I don't feel that we need this. Now, I love seeing Nick Aldis in the WWE ring, and he still has a chance to go on a pretty decent run based on the age of everybody in the main event.
I do feel so. We got SummerSlam, Cody versus Punk. Let me ask y'all this before I make my point. Whatever happens, do we get a rematch?
I don't think it's a one-on-one.
Okay. So let's just say for whatever purposes, whoever wins, whatever the case may be, we get a rematch, right? What's the next PLE?
Money in the Bank, I think.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank. Okay, so that's a big one. All right, so if you're still going to be invested and you still want us to believe in the product of Gunther, he should beat Nick. And he should eventually, after your run and rematch, whatever the case may be, he should beat either Punk or Cody for the title. That should happen. In theory. In theory, that should happen. With that being said, I don't see Sammy going away because I thought after he lost in 9 days that was it. But we got this amazing promo. And I'm like, oh, you don't just do that. You don't just post that on the Twitter website and not move on that. That doesn't just happen. So I don't see Sammy going away. Now, how you want to mix that up, that's on them. But you should have been capitalized on Gunther a long time ago, and you didn't.
Yeah.
So now you're in a situation where it's like, what do you want us to believe? Like you said, Scott, it's a lose-lose for Gunther. You win, you lose. Sheesh. What do you want us to do here? But you win, you better capitalize on it now. Because if not, what was the point of him beating John Cena?
Bro, they don't even know what the reason was.
They don't even know.
Yeah. No. But here's the thing with Gunther, right? Because you just to piggyback on like capitalizing on Gunther, how do you capitalize on somebody that has done what he's done? You know what I mean? Like he's the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, right? He's already a two-time world champion?
Yeah.
Two-time world champion?
Yeah.
So just say hypothetically he went back to the US, like if he went challenge for the US title, right? I wouldn't see that necessarily as a demotion, but like that's not to Gunther's level, right? Now you could have Gunther be like this generation's Greg Valentine and one time for Greg, but you can have him be like this machine, like so. In a way, in a fantasy booking, they can do this match where Gunther beats all of this. You know what I mean? Like, and if you've noticed, Gunther does this thing when like an opponent's pushed him to the limit, he'll shake their hand afterwards. You know what I mean? I don't foresee that with Gunther and Nick Aldis, right? Sure. But Nick Aldis maybe not stepping back in the ring, so there's a two ways you can go about that. This could be such a fire match that Nick Aldis is like, yo, I want to be back in the ring, right? Which then adds another player to SmackDown to me lacking main event scene, right? Because I feel like Nick mixing it up with those guys would be great as well. Or if Nick Aldis is looking for revenge on Gunther, he could put him in a feud with Ilya Dragunov. And that's how you finally get the Dragunov Gunther match on the main roster.
Just have him run it with everybody who's ever beat him.
Yeah.
But this is so sad that you, King Booker, Scott, had to book that to get Ilya back. Ilya should have been on the roster.
Yo, Brock kiboshed that. He was like, Brock in the Rumble was like, yo, get this nigga out my face.
This is your guy? This is
your king? Damn,
hey, I get it, Jamar.
What the fuck?
I mean, I don't want to see Gunther back in the World Heavyweight Championship picture, but Roman is an option.
I don't even want to see that, to be honest with you, bro.
Moving. What else do you do?
Okay, so let's
have an unmasked Grande Americano or something. Become like a forever heel in Mexico.
Yo, that would be fire.
That'd be tough. They legit might riot down there, to be honest.
Yeah.
They legit might riot. Yeah. So let's just look at some of the baby faces that you have on SmackDown, right? You could finally do, well, they've already done it. I was gonna say a proper Gunther Finn Balor feud, maybe. Gunther Royce Keys, maybe. Gunther babyface Solo, maybe. But I love those matches, but like they don't stick to the bones. You know, you feel me? Like, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think there's anything beyond the Dragunov feud that Gunther can do that would entice me to be like, he's good. He is good. He is good. It's just Gunther has now become a very boring part of the show. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's why they're
telling me to get ready for that AEW Walter graphic. That's what she's telling me.
Yeah.
I don't even want, yeah.
What's left for Gunther to do? Like, that's a great point. What's left for Gunther to do?
It's either undisputed title or bust. Honestly, like, oh, I'm sorry, undisputed title, Ilya Dragunov or bust.
Man, not put on knee pads.
Hey, it does look strange every time I see a wrestler without knee pads. The only thing that's worse than that to me is the fact that Dragunov has a knee brace but no pads.
You know what? I love it because to me, I'm like, yo, if you serious about your graps, if you're going in a match with no knee pads, because that means you willingly, like, you know what I mean, like you put your trunks on and then you went straight for the boots. Like you're not even concerned. You're not even.
Hey, they bullied Hulk Hogan in Japan for knee pads.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he needed those joints.
He needed that. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, man. Like, and that's the thing. Gunther going to AEW. I do know what Gunther needs. Gunther just needs somebody in his camp to be like, "Hey, dog, you ain't got it in you no more." And I feel like that would. I feel like that would change his whole perspective on, like, like somebody telling him that, and then like his theme music starts playing in his head.
Oh,
come on! Look at this here, man. Walter versus Takesha. Come on,
no,
come on.
We rapping. We
you think Walter's theme music plays in his head when he gets mad the same way Family Matters plays in mine?
Damn, boy.
Man, look. Oh, last thing on W, because we've talked way too long about them.
For sure.
That's how you know this. That's how you know Nolo not on this episode. Nolo would have cut this shot off in 30 minutes. Last thing on WWE, they announced the interim women's championship ladder match at SummerSlam.
Are they gonna take my belt from me?
Yes, Suge. Yes, they are.
Well, I tell you, Nolo wouldn't have been down for this long ass WWE.
This? What the fuck?
So I went on a rant about this yesterday. The only other interim champion we've had was Santos Escobar when the world shut down from COVID. I feel like this Rhea Ripley favoritism is, I don't know where it comes from. But
no, Phil. You know where it comes from. You know.
Oh yeah, you know. I know who it comes from. But it's done nothing for the division. Why did we move the belt off Jade Cargill? We gave her a faction just for her to get beat by two people? Like, that doesn't matter to me. What are we doing here? Everybody's frustrated. Liv Morgan had the Women's World Heavyweight Championship throughout the Queen of the Ring tournament, which makes no sense.
So, what we're gonna do?
Yeah. I really like the tattoos.
I know you said that you have a torn ACL, but we can keep the title on you. The thing with
I wish I had to take the title off me when I tore my quads.
Here's the thing with Rhea Ripley, man. You know what I mean? Like, I do not feel like, from a creative standpoint, this has been Rhea Ripley's best year, right? No matter what you think of her, right? I just don't think. I think this year has not been the best when it comes to like how WWE has been booking their women. Either it comes across very lazy, or it just doesn't feel fleshed out, or it's just
for credit to, but more so because of Jade. The two matches that they've had have been phenomenal. And
been phenomenal. Absolutely.
I'm glad you told me to go watch the second one because I did. And I thought that was even better.
Without question. But even then, like the story itself, like they fumbled the story.
Yes,
I'm not saying Rhea and Jade, but like WWE.
For sure.
Right. Rhea gets the title, right? I thought they were setting up something hot with her and JC. I thought they could have had a good feud, right? So she's been like, how long has Rhea been out for?
2 months?
Since the last match, yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
Sheesh.
Here's what they could have done. And they used to do it all the time, and I wish they still do it. I get why they don't do it in a way to protect the wrestlers. But back in the day, if you knew a wrestler was hurt or they needed to be written off television, they got a surgery coming up, and they had a championship, they would do something slick like somebody would challenge them to a match, maybe attack them. They try to fight, and then the match would only be like 2 minutes. 30 seconds, right? They could have done that. Like they could have easily done a thing where Fatal Influence stomps out Rhea backstage
in the parking lot.
Right? And then JC beats her in a quick match. That way it makes it even more impactful last night where JC would already have the title, but now Laney and Fallon have the tag team titles. To me, them having an interim championship match only for it's like you're still not the you're not the top dog on the star. It's still Rhea, right? Which to me you're saying I don't want to say that they're saying nobody can come to Rhea's level, but I feel like they're making a point to make that be known like, oh yeah, you may win this championship, but you still got to come see Rhea.
I feel like
I would love it to. Oh, go ahead, Shug.
I feel like we could have really pushed the boundary here as far as women beating each other in the parking lot. Like, give us the old Survivor Series SmackDown versus Raw. Put her through a windshield.
Damn.
Let's get negative.
Damn.
Hit her with a car. I did it for The Rock.
I did it for you.
Yeah. Give us something dramatic.
Yeah.
Shoot. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, no. Yeah.
They could have easily, like, I get the ladder match standpoint. You could have vacated the title, and the winner for the vacant championship could have been Jade and Charlotte. Like, that's a money match. That's a money match.
You could have just did, okay, title vacant. Let's just, like you said, Jade and Charlotte for the world for the title.
Or let's get Liv Morgan out of the Women's Queen of the Ring, and whoever wins that tournament is the new Women's WWE Championship.
Facts.
So many other options, but niggas is scared. This nigga's scared.
Can you imagine the Saudi Arabia? No, this year the Women's Queen of the Ring ain't for the crown. It's for the vacant Women's WWE Championship.
Come on, man. Come on.
Like, they gonna be in them scuba suits pushing it to the max.
It's not a good look, man. It's not a good look.
And again, so and to your point, Scott. Okay. So let's call a spade. Great White Hope, whatever the case may be.
That's the hope from down under.
The Great White Hope. If it's Charlotte winning, I can bank on Charlotte keeping it because it's Charlotte. If it's Jade or Lash, God bless. Because I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because again, you want us to believe it's different. But if it was, you wouldn't have said interim. You would have just said vacant and called it a day. You would have just called it a vacant title. Whoever wins it. And if that happens, cool. I can live with the results. Whoever it is. But to call an interim, Rhea's gonna win that shit again.
Yeah.
Again. What do you want us? You want us to believe in this product, but you don't give us anything to believe in. You got shooters in the main heavyweight title between Charlotte and Jade, who's been running an amazing feud without a belt. I'm looking forward to that match at SummerSlam. That is the main match. That is the number one match because I know what it represents. And I already know Charlotte like Jade. I already know Charlotte fuck with us heavy. So I already know she's going to give. That shit's going to be... If you thought Rhea and Jade was fire, you imagine Charlotte and Jade? Now you throw the title in there? Oh my God. You know what? Fuck Jimmy Uso because this would have never happened.
You're cooking, bro. You're cooking.
Nah, I'm probably wrong, but
God forbid that man went to have a beautiful baby with his lovely wife. You know what I mean? God dang.
I'm sorry. It's a beautiful baby. I'm sorry.
I
miss Naomi. I miss Bianca for sure.
And you said
it never happened if they were both here.
You said Jade and Charlotte are wrestling at SummerSlam?
No, I'm assuming. I'm just
okay. No, they're in the ladder match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So my thought
was that the plan before
that
last
happened?
Friday?
I thought it was gonna be Jade and Charlotte at SummerSlam.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I don't think that was the plan before Friday. Speaking of Bianca, I'm pretty sure her finger is still looking crazy.
Yeah, Bianca, you look retired. Like we're not getting Bianca back. I've accepted it. I need the world to accept it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, J Rod. You're right. You're right. Shout out to Jimmy. I got love for Jimmy. Yeah, Bianca ain't coming back.
Yeah, man. The quicker you accept it, the easier your mind is.
Yes.
You're not looking on the timeline for updates.
Yes. Wait, is Naomi coming back?
I can see Naomi coming back, but I don't see Naomi coming back for at least. Yeah, I mean, she just had the baby, man. Like she deserves a well rested break.
Understood.
Yeah,
She's been wanting this for a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're gonna have to accept the white era that we're in, and let whatever they want to do play out.
So what you're saying is WWE's women's division is looking like the Lakers right about now.
Absolutely,
pretty much.
Absolutely.
We got Jade, we got Io, and whenever Stephanie come back, that's it.
It's nasty work. AEW, gentlemen. Let's talk about it. Redemption next week on the block. Now we alluded to it earlier. Kenny Omega, Kevin Knight, AEW World Championship. Kevin Knight is not winning this match in the slightest. But man, if you can give somebody an A for effort,
listen, I'll tell you where he is winning in this promo battle.
You thought so? I thought he did terrible.
There's no more goodness in my heart, only greatness.
He couldn't make you like all that when he said that. When he said that, I was like, "Nigga, that's something that a good person would say." Like you wanted, like when you're really a good person and you try to convince people you evil, it comes out. I don't want to boo Jet, man.
I don't either, but I just think Kenny, his strong suit has never been a promo.
No.
So let me ask you. So I'm glad we brought it. So Kenny's promos has never been his strongest suit.
Never.
Nah.
No.
Kenny corny with his promos, and that's what makes him endearing.
Yeah.
Like Wednesday when he kept saying Maxwell Jacob Friedman. At first, I thought he was just glitching, but then he kept saying Friedman, like Freed. I was like, "Hey, man, stop doing that."
Hey, man.
Like I get it, you're Canadian, man, so you know what I mean. Like you got this quirkiness about you. Just stop.
No, it's
My fault.
Kenny promos. Like I've never been like, yeah, let me tune in for this Kenny Omega promo segment.
Nasty, Gerard. That era was nasty. Nasty, bro.
So look, whole time I'm thinking like when he was in that era, early AEW, New Japan, his promos was fire.
No.
Oh. Ew.
No, yes.
Oh.
His promos are better when there's other people involved. I will say that.
Okay.
Even I be feeling bad because like when he does like his like I gotta say adieu and everything like that joint. I always be thinking I'm like, yo, nobody knows this shit. Like nobody's ever gonna like you can even tell like the crowd be like, oh. Yo, that's what they mean. Oh, it's Kenny. Oh, it's Kenny. We could do this.
It's very much. It's like he really does this. Like I thought this was just a Japan thing.
Oh shit!
Kenny be looking around for people to join in with him. It's time I say I do, and he'll look. Oh, somebody cheered. All right, now we can finish it.
It's like he's waiting for a response. Nothing? Y'all, nothing?
I still love him though. Still love
Kenny.
him.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega, the promos are only good when I can't understand it.
Yo. He be cooking when he be speaking in Japanese too, because it's like in a weird way, it's like more natural for him to cut a promo in Japanese than it is in American or in English. Excuse me.
In American, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Look, Kenny benefits from being one of the greatest of all time because if we just relied on promos, we would be talking about Kenny like we talk about Jey Uso.
Ooh-wee.
What do you think? Yeah, it's not a good look, man. What do you think? So far, looking at this Redemption card, man, how are we liking it? We got Mark Davis, Andrade, Willow Tekla. They just signed the Bucks versus Will and John Moxley, which is gonna be.
We got Maya World versus Sheeta F. Baby.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Come on.
And listen, my emotions, because this is a Black Guy Wrestling Pod, so of course we're gonna root for Maya. Of course.
Yeah.
But what about Queen Aminata? Well, we'll get to that later.
No, you know what the issue is, bro?
Talk to me.
The issue is, man, like you once again, you a fan. You want to see. Yeah, deep in the trenches, man. And wrestling hasn't ruined your optimism and your positivity
but
yet.
it's starting to.
It's getting there.
Yeah. All you need is that one true heartbreak to let you know, like, this shit don't care about you. Like, you care about it.
Not the Dolph Ziggler promo.
God, man. God.
Sure, I don't know if you know Chaz's his plight when it comes to Queen Aminata, but Chaz, anytime Queen Aminata's got like a championship title match, Chaz is like, she gonna get it.
This gonna be the one.
This is gonna be the one. And it has not been the one yet.
I've been a black wrestling fan going on 20 years now, 25 almost. And it seems like it's only, unless we make the space ourselves, it's only enough room for a handful of black folk at the top.
Yeah.
And like we can't get Trick and Mello at the same time. We can't get Trick Mello and Oba at the same time. And Javon. There's not enough room for them all. You gotta pick two. There's not enough room for Willow Nightingale, Athena, Maya World, and Mercedes at the same place at the same time.
And this is the thing. I agree. I'm black as fuck enough to know wrestling and society commingle. So I agree. But I also understand that when it comes to graps, shit gotta align. And timing is everything. Because again, for me, and I'm not gonna trip if Tony's like, yeah, put the title on Maya. I'm gonna be happy as fuck. But what it seems as if the alignment is Maya is the successor for Athena. Yep. So Athena can go to the main. Why does that have to commingle with the, because I don't see her winning at Redemption. That's where I'm like kind of frustrated at. Like I agree with you both. I get it. But I'm also like, make it make sense. There's no reason why you couldn't have pulled that trigger on Queen Aminata, not even back then, but at the Fatal 4. Yeah. But then I'm also struggling with that because I'm a huge Sheeta Baby fan. Of course she should have won that. Like, I'm rooting for her, of course. I'm not gonna trip on that. But at a certain point in time, for me, when are you gonna pull this trigger on Queen Aminata? And if you do it, is it gonna be too late?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Like, I get everything y'all saying, and I'm with you. I'm not disagreeing at all. But I just don't want it to be too late for her because she checks all the boxes. And we've seen in wrestling where it's like you have a talented wrestler that checks all the fucking boxes, that is a good locker room person. It doesn't get the opportunity when it should be happening. That's where I'm at.
You got to choose one or two and be happy. Yeah, I mean, look, and that's the unfortunate. That is the unfortunate reality of this game, man. Like, it is really an unfortunate thing as Black wrestling fans that, like, no matter the era, no matter the time, like, it's like we have to just, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not settling. You know what I mean? Like, you can absolutely advocate. That's why it's important to support Ashe. It's important to support Nat Pro Wrestling. It's important to support all these Black indie shows. But
even Soft Ground.
Yeah, you got to, like, you know what I mean? Like, Fight Club, you like support these brands because then you get that missing piece as a wrestling fan, especially of the national scale. You know what I mean? Like, they were doing this back in the day. Like, only one Black wrestler could be the star of the territory, right? If you had Junkyard Dog, like, nobody else is gonna top Junkyard Dog. And then when Dog leaves, you replace him with another Black talent. It's not like, let's build Black talent up, right? And the thing with Queen Aminata is I don't even think it's a case of, like you said, like, she checks off everything that you want in a pro wrestler. She's hard hitting, beautiful, has an intensity of the ring. Like, you know, like, she's somebody you can market and take to be like on television shows and on the red carpet and everything like that. But the unfortunate matter is it's not something that they're right now. It's not in the works for them right now, right? Even put it down there like this, and we talk about this anytime somebody gets released, right? Like, there's this, like, the rumors are starting to pick up about Bailey coming to AEW, right? That's somebody's spot.
Yeah.
That is somebody's spot. Bailey not coming in to be an opening on Collision every week.
Right.
She's coming in to be a needle mover. So then whose spot does she take? Whose spot do we see on the regular that, I hate to say it, gets pulled back? Because it's not like the women in AEW are getting the proper match structures as it is. It's not like, you know, like, we might be blessed to see 3 or 4 matches on Collision for the women, but like on a Dynamite, on an average, maybe 1. You know what I mean? Salute to the women. You know what I mean? The Divine Dominion, Mercedes, Maya, Willow, High-End, main eventing on Dynamite. you know what I mean, in a well-deserved spot, right? But when if Bailey comes in, she's taking somebody's spot.
For sure.
And it might be Queen Aminata's.
I mean, even to add to that, there's a trickle-down effect when you take somebody's spot. So let's use somebody else in a conversation. Let's say Pamela Martinez, or whatever her name is, debuts in AEW. She bumps Willow down. Willow bumps somebody else down. And so even if it's not Aminata like directly, it's going to be somebody else who's been there longer that they've given a shot to that probably ends up taking her spot.
Mm.
Whew, cold game, boy. What'd you say, Scott? The game is the game.
Hey, look, and that's why people used to get stabbed in the locker rooms back in the day. You feel me? That's why we're going to tear this brother's ACL for real. So
come on.
So I get his spot. That's why.
It's yeah, man, it's a cold world. With that being said, somebody brought it up, my man Davion. Get Kyle Fletcher and Bandito on this card. Now, I'm gonna be the first one to say Bandito really can't be afforded another loss like this, man. Like, this nigga is 0-4 in big matches. Like, you better than this.
Yeah.
But man, this match about to be crazy.
I don't see him winning, though.
He's not winning. That's the
thing. I don't see him winning.
And Bandito doesn't need to be showcased like this because he's already Ring of Honor World Champion.
Does that mean anything these days?
No, it doesn't.
It should.
It should.
It should. But in theory.
In theory, it doesn't.
But no.
Unfortunately, it means something for Leo Rush, I want to say.
Hold on,
my man Gerard. Great things. Go ahead.
Hold on, my man Gerard cooking right now. Bandito and Lee. Yeah, I need that. Lee get that like.
Yeah.
I need Lee to do something bigger. I'll take it back. Let me read it back for a second. Does Lee need to lose the pure title to advance?
I'm already going to stop you. Absolutely not.
All right.
Absolutely not.
So with that being said, yes, Lee has done enough. I'm not saying he needs to separate from STP at all, but Lee has done enough to where we need to put him in bigger platforms. And to your point, Scott, if you're going to keep having Bandito lose these matches, you know what I'm saying, these big matches to the AEW main roster at some point in time, and we love Bandito. I'm pretty sure you love Bandito.
Oh yeah,
we love B, but at some point in time, these losses have to mean something.
That's a fact.
And and at some point in time, it's time to move that title on because he's done a phenomenal job in ROH ranges, but he has not been winning with the ROH title in AEW. It's time.
Brother, once again, to go back to what we were just talking about, who do you think took Bandito's spot? Remember, Bandito last year in 2025 was cooking.
Yeah.
Cooking. Like, there was talks at the end of the year, Bandito should be in the main event picture, right?
Yeah.
And then guess who came? Andrade.
Yeah.
You got it. There has to be something. And it was Andrade really didn't pick up until he got the how you know. He started taking his pants off. Like that. Not gonna lie. The how you know is getting on my nerves, but the mid-match, let me hold on, give me a second. Let me kick it to another gear. Let me take these off real fast. Let me show you what a real Latino man looks like.
Look, I love the how you know. I say that joint all the time.
It's so simple but good.
I troll my daughter with that all the time. How you know?
You'd be at a fast food restaurant, be like, "Oh, we put napkins in your bag." How you know?
How you know?
How you know? How you know? Come on, man. But don't get it twisted, right? That Andrade Bandito match from Revolution, that was a temperature check. Tony wanted to see who got the motion. He wanted to see, all right, who's the Latino star I can push. And
I'm not
Andrade
gonna lie to you.
Come on.
It's a bad city for that. It's a terrible city for that because they're gonna cheer you either way.
They were, yeah.
They're going. I literally sat next to somebody who left. I sat behind somebody who left before the Texas Death Match. It's like, this is my favorite match on the card because at least I know a Mexican gonna win.
Big facts.
Big facts. It's a bad city to do something like that.
But and look, like I hate this. So actually, the way I kind of played it out in my head was, I think Andrade is gonna have a big match at, you know what I mean. I feel like he's gonna have a big match, a big month.
Because him winning at Redemption.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think there's a possible chance you do Andrade and Kenny at Arena Mexico.
Is that
Grand
before
Slam.
all?
That's before All In. I now think that potentially either his match at Grand Slam is going to be Kenny or it's going to be MJF. And I feel like Andrade and MJF in Arena Mexico going to be crazy fire. Crazy fire.
Hey, yo. Yeah, that's
going to be crazy.
Because I'm pretty sure I remember what happened last time.
Yeah, crazy, right? Bandito, I'm actually not worried about his placement, right? I do think he's going to lose this match, right?
Yeah.
Win, JT. Win, 100% win. Because the way I now see the plan, I don't see Bandito winning, right? But I do see the Don Callis family stomping out Bandito either after the match or the Wednesday after.
Right.
Yep.
Brody comes out. Brody tries to help. He's getting stomped out.
Right.
The lights go out.
Uh-huh.
And we get a returning Buddy Matthews to help out Brody and Bandito. And at All In, you have the Don Callis family versus Brody, Bandito, and Buddy, the Triple B.
Hey, look, you could even throw Darby in there if you want to.
You could.
Yeah, Darby ain't really got nothing going into All In. Yeah.
You could throw Darby in there.
You could.
You cooking.
Well, yeah, I like that. I like it a lot.
You know what? Yes. Andrade wins the AEW World Championship for the end of the year.
When do you pull the trigger?
Will don't need the belt that long.
He doesn't. Will just got to win in England. That's it.
Are we really clamoring? Are we really clamoring to see Will with the belt for a long period of time? I'm not. 5 months. That's good enough for me.
Full gear. Okay, at the beginning of the that's
November. That'd be November.
Okay, yeah. That's a good long time. What, August, November?
I have no disagreements.
I mean, if we being for real, I'm not even advocating that Will wins the belt at All In. Nigga, fuck your fans. Like, nigga, sometimes you gotta be you have to disappoint your people. You know what I mean? Like,
oh shit,
they're gonna do that and be like, yeah, we're not coming back next year.
I'm not. Look, we got Will for a while. We don't know how many moons we got Kenny for, man. We gotta enjoy these things while we can, right? I'm not, brother. I'm not.
God.
Fuck your fans. Who gives a fuck?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
All right. So November. I respect it.
How you know?
How you know?
How you know?
How you know?
How you know, man?
You know.
So
year
we
and a half.
have Willow. We got Willow winning at Redemption.
I'm torn because do I want to see Willow achieve her goals? Absolutely, but Thekla versus Mercedes is looking real good over there.
I'm staying put on my triple threat idea. I feel like
that works too.
That works.
Yeah, I'm still on my triple.
Works.
Look, so the reason why I asked the question about whether if Nolo would turn heel with Willow. Lately, I don't know. There's something about Willow that's seeming a little heelish. There's you know what I mean?
Ever been heel?
Nah, man. It's Willow. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, too bubbly.
Yeah. But once again, man, like you got to disappoint people out here, man. Like you get frustrated after a while. Like look, Willow being a part of the Don Callis family, like what's up?
Let's go deeper. Willow, throw Willow and Death Riders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Throw Willow and Death
Have her
Riders.
join have her join the dogs, man. Have her be with
the dogs.
yeah.
Hey, you ain't shit.
Have her be with the dogs. I know Nolo would love that. I know Nolo would love to see Willow and Gabe Kidd come out together. I know he would love that. I know he would love that. He probably watching right now, nodding his head like, "Yo, that's a fire idea,
shit, bro.
That's a fire idea." And then Willow start talking like Gabe Kidd. Yo, that's tough. That's tough, my bro. That's tough. That's tough. Real quick, an important question. Did y'all see the recent video that the Motor City Machine Guns put out?
Yes.
Where they were going over contracts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what time what time we on. You know what time.
Yeah.
You know what time we on.
Hey, I need
Willow
that.
with the demand. Yo, that'd be tough. That'd be tough.
It's a very beige faction.
Yo, Willow doing the that'd be tough. That'd be tough. But yeah, yo, so I don't know if y'all know. Next, not this Wednesday, but yeah, the following week, AEW in Detroit, baby.
It feels like this is happening. This definitely feels like this is happening. Are you ready, Scott? Are you ready for that?
Huh, nigga?
Hey, look.
I might go live after the show. Talk to me, Suge. You know what's up, man.
This is gonna make AEW by far the destination for tag teams. It's like if you think about it, it's like 36 different tag team combinations of the Don Callis family.
Yo.
That's a tag team Rubik's Cube over there.
Hold on, brother. Let me cook real quick. All right. So Motor City Machine Gun versus, and I'm not even thinking of like the big tag teams. All right. You got Motor City Machine Guns versus the Swirl. Motor City Machine Guns versus the Rascals.
Oh,
give me guns on guns.
Oh my God. Yeah. Them against Davis and Doyle. Shoot, Machine Guns versus Roppongi Vice, little collision joint.
Then you know who up? You know who up next?
Who?
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Yo, that's we 100% been ready. And you know what? Run back the Guns versus the Bucks.
Yeah.
For like everyone who hasn't seen it yet.
That happened?
Yes. It was Generation Me versus the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh, Chaz.
Yo, send that. Send that tonight. Send that after we done with this shit.
I'm gonna send it right now. It's probably free on YouTube.
It is.
Yeah, send me that. Send me. Yeah, I gotta watch that. Wow.
Oh my God, Hechicero versus El Clone.
Hey, we right here with it. Right here with it.
Shoot, I'm even thinking of singles joints, man. Like
FTR versus, because Alex Shelley is incredibly underrated.
Alex Shelley is a fucking hooper, boy.
Yeah, let's
Chris
run
Sabin
Alex
is a
Shelley
fucking hooper, boy.
versus Switchblade. Run that back.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are underselling Alex Shelley right now. Nigga is the GOAT. Alex Shelley is the guy. Your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, you run me again, Alex Shelley and Lee Moriarty in the Pure Championship. Come on, brothers. Come on. Yo, hold on. Alex Shelley and Fletch.
Ooh.
Hey, Gerard, man, we don't need to ask these type of questions, man.
Survivor
Number one,
I'm
ain't
sorry.
no. I ain't gonna slander it. I ain't gonna slander it.
Can we retire the War Games now?
Yes. Can we retire Survivor Series? Let's do that.
No, just bring back brand supremacy for me, please.
John, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
On? I want to see somebody get jumped in the. Let's make parking lots dangerous again. Let's make showing up to work a hazard in WWE.
I need everybody that's watching right now, especially if you're watching on X. I need you to go and tag Rally of the Leaf and let him know that you want to see Survivor Series canceled. That's RALEOFTHELEAF.
I can't agree with
at him and let him know that you want to see Survivor Series canceled.
Oh, Nolo. Oh, Nolo.
That's pain. That's pain. That's real pain right there.
Oh, my bad, bro. You go.
No, that's real hate. That's
we can't. Yeah. You know what, bro? I want you to experience that, man. But you have to experience it at another event. Cancel Survivor Series. Cancel Survivor Series.
Bring back Great Balls of Fire.
Yo, I said that last week.
He did.
Bring that back. I don't think it gets the love it deserves.
Hell yeah. So, gents, before we get up out of here, we got one last topic on the docket. I'm assuming everybody here has seen the recent 3-part series of Dark Side of the Ring about total nonstop action.
Oh,
told by the lens of Jeff Jarrett. Damn, bro. Wealth.
Oh. Hey, look.
Hey, bro.
Wow.
Hey, them nosebleeds.
Let me hold something, dog. Let me hold something.
Hey, them nosebleeds be going for 75 plus.
Oh, look, Jamar gonna be sitting in front row, brother.
No, Jamar about to say he in the front row.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I can imagine how much them cost. That's a car note payment right there.
Look, that man said he going to Money in the Bank and Survivor Series. Back to back.
Money.
But gentlemen, let's talk about it, man. TNA. I thought this Dark Side of the Ring was good. So Suge, I feel like you like me. Like I feel like you could look at both sides of the coin and recognize that what this Dark Side of the Ring was, while it was eventful in the way it was told, it was a one-sided story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but
when
from
you say one-sided, Scott, do you mean because we didn't hear from Dixie?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'll go even further.
Go ahead.
Not only did we not hear from Dixie, we just glossed over the fact that Jeff Jarrett held his own, like the brand that he books World Championship for 1,000+ days. Like we just kind of glossed over that. They were like, yeah, he had his reign of terror, but who can you trust with your baby? Like, okay, but why was it always you?
Let me tell you, man.
It was always you.
I remember. So I used to frequent a lot of message boards in my teenage years when it came to wrestling. One of them was GameFAQs. GameFAQs. If you remember GameFAQs.com, that's where you used to get the codes. That's where you used to get, like, you used to get a bunch of stuff from GameFAQs. Like if you stuck on a level, yo, somebody got the game joint up there. Got it, yeah. Somebody got it. But they used to have message boards, and one of them was wrestling. And I'll never forget, it was the summer of 2005. And Raven had just won the NWA World Title from Jeff Jarrett, which was a huge moment, right? Like Suge was saying, like it was like Jeff Jarrett had a terror reign with that belt. First of all, bro, I didn't even know it was still in existence. I know what I'm doing tonight. Hold up.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But Raven beat Jeff Jarrett. And then they were advertising them having a rematch. Right. And once again, it was a big thing. Everybody was happy for Raven. You know what I mean? And I remember they did the taping. They did the match at a show in Canada prior to it getting aired on TV. So Raven won the title, I think, I want to say it was like for 7 days. And then he lost it to Jeff Jarrett.
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah.
7?
Yeah. It was, literally 7 days. I remember that message board going insane with anger. Fast forward a month or two later, they've now made their Spike debut. Rhino wins the NWA World Championship from Jeff Jarrett.
Less than a month.
And that Tuesday, he won it on a Sunday.
Oh.
That Tuesday, he lost it to Jeff Jarrett to get aired on that Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
And I love how we just glossed over that entirely. We didn't hear nothing from Raven. We didn't hear nothing from Rhino. It was just like, yeah, well, that was his baby. Oh, yeah, okay.
Look, this was the most outrageous one. Monty Brown never winning the NWA World Title, despite the fact Monty Brown was absolutely the most charismatic star TNA had ever seen.
Yeah. Ever produced, if I would argue.
Facts. My fault, Chaz. My fault.
Continue.
So that's what I mean by like, there's two sides to this story, right? The story of TNA. Yeah, like Dixie Carter was not a good promoter, not a good booker and everything like that. But also on the flip side, neither was Jeff Jarrett, right?
It seems like Jeff Jarrett only founded his own promotion because he couldn't main event anywhere else.
And let me also, before I, you know what I mean? I did think this did a great job of like Jeff Jarrett went through a lot of struggles, right?
Yes.
He lost his best friend, Owen Hart. His wife dies from breast cancer on the same day. Like the May 23rd was the same day that Owen Hart passed, that his wife passed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not diluting. And he even said, like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't give himself time to grieve in any capacity. And I thought they did a good job of telling that story, right? But at the same time, like, the battle for TNA, there's too many cooks in the kitchen, Jeff being one of them, right? You know what I mean? Like, if you were there, like, TNA, you wanted to fight for TNA, but there was plenty of time TNA let you know that, yo, you fighting for nothing.
Yeah.
You want AJ Styles to be world champion? You're going to get Jeff Jarrett. Y'all got Samoa Joe? Yeah, you got Samoa Joe. We're gonna wait a year before we put the title on Joe. And then that 1 year turned into another year. I'll blow your head up with this one, Chaz, and then I'll pass the buck. Bound for Glory, 2006. Mm-hmm. You could not tell me that there wasn't a better wrestler in TNA than Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe had the block cooking. Am I right, Suge? 2006, Samoa Joe TNA?
Absolutely.
Cooking. The main event for that Bound for Glory was Jeff Jarrett and Sting. And I was pissed that Samoa Joe was not the main event. I wanted Samoa Joe in the main event than I wanted Sting in the main event.
Woo!
Woo! And another thing, going back to seeing things from both sides, they wanted to blame Dixie Carter for relying on past talent when they showed people who weren't even involved with Dixie Carter in the little snippet of that. Dixie Carter didn't bring Rikishi in. I'm pretty sure Dixie Carter didn't bring Sting in. Scott Steiner was there before Dixie Carter. So like, I can't say that was a Dixie Carter issue. Now, what happened with Dixie Carter is Hulk Hogan brought all his friends in.
Sheesh.
Right. That was you. That was, hey, you work for WCW, you need a job? I got you.
Oh my God. Junior Fatu. My God. Nasty times. Nasty times. And that was the thing with TNA. You know what I mean? Like, if there was one thing I wish like they could have been honest about, is they absolutely, instead of trying to be the best version of TNA, they became literally like, we're gonna take what they're doing on WWE, we're gonna just do it here. Yeah. But we got the X division, so you know what I mean? Like, oh, we got wrestlers, but you got, you know what I mean, like the same people in the main event slot.
Right. Because I'll give you another name they fumbled like horrendously. Amazing Red. Like Abyss even.
Oh, they made Abyss like a caricature.
Yeah.
They made Abyss. Look, even down to like the capitalization of things, like you would think the amount of times that they show primetime Elix Skipper doing the cage walk.
Yeah.
You would think primetime Elix Skipper had a big push after that. And he was all over TNA programming. He wasn't.
No.
He was not.
No. There are quite a few moments like that. Like we want to talk about TNA fumbles. Curry Man putting Christopher Daniels in a mask with the plate of curry on top of his head.
Now hold on, brother. Curry Man was fired.
No, Curry Man was at 100% fired, but just the way you fired people to not necessarily fire them.
Yeah.
You lose feast or fired here. Put on the suicide suit. We're gonna have you work that for a couple years. You would think Suicide would have been a lot bigger of a character than he was, being based on
the video game.
No, I'm not saying Curry Man was a heat. What I am saying, Christopher Daniels could have done a lot more.
Yeah, without question. Now, not here to completely ruin TNA. Gave us a lot of amazing things, right? Just this right here, one of my favorite moments, but it kind of plays into the fumble of when Kaz beat Christian Cage. Huge moment. I remember that the message boards were going crazy that night. Oh, they about to do something with Frankie Kazarian. They did nothing. They did nothing. they did nothing.
To think Frankie Kazarian just now getting his flowers.
Yeah.
The 2025, 2026 is crazy.
Shoot. One of the brightest spots from TNA was LAX, the original incarnation of LAX, or at least the second incarnation, which was Homicide Hernandez with Conan. Like that was an amazing storyline, amazing tag team. Like them coming out and having their own entrance because they don't want to be in the same vicinity as the Gringos, as they you know what I mean?
And when Hernandez picked up Gail King,
can I say? Do y'all mind if I say something real quick? Do you mind if I say something real quick? First of all, salute to my man right here, right? Instant Classic 8. I just want to give my man his flowers real quick, because if there was one person back in the day that I went to for TNA feedback, it was my man right here. He used to cover all TNA pay-per-views, and I would watch some joints religiously. Thank you for tapping in, bro. This is a moment for me. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. But with that being said, right? TNA biggest issue will always come down to, and I feel like this is where the momentum stopped when they brought Hogan and Bischoff in. I thought the third episode of this was perfect on the head. I mean, they were trying to cram a lot in, but the TNA that we knew, loved in the 2000s died when they brought Hogan and Bischoff in.
Yeah. I can't disagree with that. It died when they got rid of the 6-sided ring. Wow, like now in hindsight, yeah, we know it was a little bit more painful in a 4-sided ring. But just the way Monty Brown set up those pounces with more than just 4 sides.
It's a lot to digest.
Salute to you, bro. Salute to you. Sincerely. Salute to you.
I think we
Chaz,
can't. You good.
I don't know. I was gonna say, I feel like I feel like Chaz wanted to talk positively about TNA.
And to be honest, there's a lot that TNA gave us positive. I mean, if you think about it, Eric Young, Real Hooper, the way he started as a comedy bit and turned into like someone who carried the company over multiple spans. If you think about Generation Me and the Young Bucks, that really set the standard of modern wrestling as it is today. And P.D. Williams and the Canadian Destroyer becoming basically the 2010 Super Kick because everyone's now using that as a setup move.
Do you remember the first time you saw the Canadian Destroyer?
Bro, I damn near lost my mind.
And that fucking hurts my heart that there's a generation that will not know what it was like to see the Canadian Destroyer for the first time. When you were a young wrestling fan during that time, to see that,
I was like, I need to run that. That's what hooked me. Like, it was the actual wrestling. I'll say WWE got me with Shelton Benjamin and the Mr. Benjamin storyline. TNA got me with X Division and the Canadian Destroyer. Everybody else was doing cool stuff, but that was one of the first moves I can really see and look at and be like, okay, he made that.
come on, man. Like, and like you said, like, to me, and especially for like this day and age, but like back then, like you would see a move like the Canadian Destroyer and you didn't see it anywhere else. Like you never saw another wrestler doing the Canadian Destroyer. So when PD hit it, it was monumental because the way PD would set it up and the way he would go about it was just beautifully done. But then like we were in that era where like footage wasn't readily available, right? Yeah. So the first time I ever saw it, I don't know if you remember, TNA used to be on Fox Sports 1.
Yeah.
But you had to have a certain cable package to get Fox Sports 1. So I used to be able to watch it on the Ring of Honor forum. Somebody would post like the a wave link and you'd be able to watch it there. And I remember that was the first time I saw it because they were still doing the the $9.99 pay-per-views at the same time. And the first time I ever saw Petey hit it, and he did it to AJ Styles. And I don't know, I think it's a combination of the way Petey hit it and the way AJ sold it. Because you would have thought, like it was the most impressive thing I'd ever seen at that point. And you know what I mean? Like, that's where you could put a lot of TNA's influence on. Like, they spotlighted when they would spotlight a wrestler, they would spotlight a wrestler to the point where, like, it was like they became mythical in a way.
Yeah.
Right. But like I said, when the bad was bad, it was bad.
I mean,
Chad, oh no, my bad, bro. My bad.
Go ahead, Suge.
No, so we gotta talk about the women, dog. Awesome Kong. Like, for someone to have the division built around them, and for them to be like, you're not worth more than what they pay a McDonald's manager, and like them to even acknowledge you have valid points, but we're just not going to do this right now. Gotta be disrespectful. Like, imagine the slap in the face. Like, yeah, you're main eventing TV, just like the men, and we just paid Kurt Angle $1 million, but she's not even worth 100 thou wow. We can't even get you close to 6 figures.
That part of the doc to me was probably the most heartbreaking.
Yeah,
because it's like, again, you had reached a time and place with TNA where, you know, at that point in time, women's wrestling is being taken really, really seriously, and we're trying to get away from the whole brawn panties and just, you know, having them doing just random ass spots and shit. Like, we're really investing into what they can be as wrestlers. And Awesome Kong, and, you know, I want to gotta get a credit to Gail King as well, but more specifically because Black Hours of Podcast, Awesome Kong, like, she embodied that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. She is a development of what Asia Kong was, right? And if you're just watching this pod and you don't know who Asia Kong is, please do your research. But she was so dominant and so good that she deserved to be the highest paid type women's wrestler in the game at that time. And to hear what she said, to hear she's saying how other wrestlers had to go moonlight at fucking bars. Meanwhile, their main event is playing while they're serving. Like, that's heartbreaking to hear. And again, you know, I had posted my initial thoughts when I watched it, but I also wanted to make sure that didn't stick in stone until I got here today to listen to niggas that was in the trenches. First and foremost, again, like you said, Scott, Double J been through a lot, right? Losing your best friend in the most horrific way possible. Losing your wife. And then not dealing with those emotions. Grief, man, grief is a tricky thing if you don't deal with it, because it comes in different ways and different paths that you never see coming. And I had to recently kind of come to a Jesus moment. Was like, have I grieved enough for the loss of my dad? Mind you, he's been gone many moons now before he took his life. But when me and Scott and our other brother Ace were talking about, like, different things that we want to do for this upcoming thing we got coming on. And I said I wanted to do a spoken word. The main thought was speaking about my dad, and have I been able to grieve with that? Have I been able to accept that? Truly. So to tie back into Jeff Jarrett's story, like not grieving and not accepting and not taking the time to really take all those emotions and be like, this is what happened. It'll drive you to do some wild shit. Unfortunately for him, it was addiction and, you know, going back to a situation with TNA multiple times when he should have just said, nah, I'm good on that because you did me wrong.
Yeah.
But I get it because that was your baby. That's what you started. I understand. So ultimately, it's like y'all said, and I'm glad I waited till I got to get my full feelings about it. Was it a phenomenal doc? Absolutely. Dark Side of the Ring Bites, they do their thing with this. I can never take anything away from them because they do try to do their part and reach out to every single body. And I would have loved to heard, you know, some more Joe's thoughts on everything, but you know, he's on the next one. But this is why podcasts like this are important, because we fill in the gaps and we're able to make sure we're timekeepers of, hey, although that's true, this is kind of what really happened too. Yeah. And you should use this as another barometer before you give your full judgment on the story of whatever the case may be. Bringing in Hogan and Bischoff, awful decision. Tremendously awful. Having one person as in Jeff, and again, love to Jeff, love to Double J, but you holding on to that when you had other potential shooters, top flight shooters, main and point, Monty Brown, that should have been a world heavyweight champion in that time. Shout out to, you know what I mean, R-Truth, Jay Quick, you know what I'm saying? But Monty Brown should have been a world heavyweight champion in that time. That should have happened. That's again, I understand. That's your baby. But it wasn't like you had scrubs. You had motherfuckers that was ready to take that mantle from you. You could have played the scene and allowed that to be. To not give Asia Kong the bag that she deserved. She was carrying that. From what I'm seeing, what I saw on the doc, what y'all telling me, she was the main component of what the Knockouts division represent. She should have been given that bag. Did Kurt deserve what he deserved? Hell yeah. Yeah. But Asia deserved that money that she asked for too. And it just now and again goes back to when we started this one. Capitalism, racism, and wrestling, it's always going to be commingled now. No, however you slice it. It's never going to be non-twisted. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. So the story of TNA is very complicated. It's a situation where it's like.
So let me ask this. Do you think that the fact that it was the NWA belt, that were outside forces with that as well? Because if you think about it, R-Truth was the very first black NWA champion. And that belt has even more storied history than the WWE championship.
Scott?
If I'm being honest, I think it's 100. I think it was 100% a Jeff Jarrett decision. I think, you know what I mean? I'm not saying race played a role in it, but there was a reason why Jeff never gave Monty the same respect that he gave other people. Because I just can't see, I can't see anybody in that upper echelon that would have had a problem with Monty Brown winning especially from the NWA standpoint, like what they were at that time. I can't see them being like, oh, if you put the title on Monty Brown, we're gonna lose business. Because you gotta remember, while TNA was still the primary primary holder of the NWA title, the NWA champion still made defenses in NWA promotions at the time. I feel like money would have been money for those promotions. And while once again, and that's an excellent point, bro. But you had money to pay for Kurt Angle, and let me just say, they needed Kurt Angle. TNA needed Kurt Angle. I would have paid the money to get Kurt Angle, right?
Sure.
But
sure.
The same money that you paid Kurt, you found the money to pay Kurt Angle, but you couldn't find money for your women's roster to not have to work a second job. You could have found the money if you were really invested in Monty Brown. You could have found the money to keep him. Like you paid for Christian. Once again, loved Christian, loved what Christian did on TNA. But look, once again, them investing money in like those type of people that are going to bring visibility, it was necessary. You needed a Christian. You needed a Kurt Angle. You know what I mean? Like, you know who my favorite wrestler is? Sting. They needed Sting. You could have put the money into the talent you had, right? There, you could have put the money to Monty Brown. You could have put the money more to AJ Styles. You know what I mean? Like, you could have done these things. Excuse me.
And you're good. But listen, I'm glad you brought up Christian. Like, you needed Christian, but did you really need Tomko? Did you really need to bring over his heavy from WWE when you had some people you could have put him in already with already there? Did you need Matt Morgan?
Come on, bro. You're cooking. Come on.
Woo!
Come on. It's real. It's
like,
real.
Wee!
It's real.
There's a couple of names we could have went without. Not everybody from you needed Booker T. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll make an argument they did not need Booker T. And okay. I love Booker. I love Booker T. I really do. But what did Booker T bring to TNA of true value? And I'm not diminishing the legacy of Booker T, what he means to be in a locker room, but you could watch a Booker T in TNA and be like, yo, he was kind of phoning it in a little bit.
Yeah.
He was there to collect a check, and I salute you 100%. If they giving that money to you, by all means, why don't you give that money to Jay Lethal and Austin Creed while they're carrying your tag team division? Why don't you give that money to Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Petey Williams? Why don't you give that money to Samoa Joe? You know what I mean? Yeah. Instead of putting a tattoo on Samoa Joe's face and having him with ninjas. You feel me?
Hey, we never that storyline went nowhere.
Nowhere, man.
They just threw him in the back of the van one week, and it was
like, why didn't you give that money to Chris Harris and James Storm and Bobby Roode and keep them in prominent positions? Why didn't you take that money and give it to an Amazing Red? Why didn't you give that money and give it to Christopher Daniels? They very much fell into the trap that I feel like a lot of people thought they were. That I think a lot of people try to make AEW is. AEW is not WWE light. TNA at one point was WWE light. That's all.
The WWE graveyard. That's what we used to call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The retirement home. So I wasn't tripping. I was waiting for that.
Clark. Nigga, that's a throwback right there. Mr. 360. Or excuse me, Mr. 630. Excuse me, 630.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. 630. Come on, man. But one thing that you that's for certain, death, taxes, TNA staying in.
TNA fucking wrestling still in.
God damn. It's like a cockroach of professional.
Like a fucking cockroach.
Can't get rid of it.
Not at all, man.
Man.
Well, gents, we've made it. We're here to the end of the end of the episode. First of all, let's give it up for Suge, bro. Let's give it up for the homie. Let's give it up for the homie, man.
Thank you.
As always, bro, you are anytime you want to pop on the pod, man, please let me know. You let any of us know. You're welcome 24/7, brother.
I'll be back. I'll most definitely be back.
Yeah.
Make it sooner rather than later, Suge.
Listen, we gotta do a monthly thing. We gotta
talk to us. Yes.
Yeah.
Tell the people where they can find you at, bro. Where can they find your platforms, your podcasts? Man, please gas yourself up.
Please do.
Okay. Listen, so we still got about 300 episodes of the Second Turnbuckle Wrestling Podcast. We touched on very interesting things back during the pandemic. We were not pulling any punches. Nice to meet you too. Hopefully we can connect, and I could be around for a little while. But we touched on very interesting things. We did a Undertaker retrospective when his documentary came out. We did an entire episode on why WWE should pay for health insurance for its independent contractors. And for my more recent things, you can always find me on X at Suge Wrestling. We stream over there. You can follow the page. Absolutely, I'll most definitely be back. You can follow the page West Coast Graps. We do have a YouTube page where we stream over there. We're also on Twitch. We're going to be our main show is West Coast Weekly. That's where we do something similar to this. We cover news and topics that are pressing each week. And we're going to start doing watch-alongs and other things. So our first watch-along is probably going to be Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher.
Whoa, buddy.
Because I haven't seen it yet.
Whoa!
Hey, look. I'm not going to hold you. I'm relatively new. But I got some deep cuts. I got a couple Ring of Honor DVDs that we're going to be diving into.
Hey, bro. Number one, if you ever need somebody to hop on these type of platforms, hit me up.
I got you.
Number two, you are in for a treat when you watch Samoa Joe and Necro. You said this is the first time you've ever seen it?
Yeah. And I watched a little breakdown of it. You know, I'm all for people hitting each other for real. So,
nigga, this was more than this was. This is the definition of beautiful violence.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is I'm gonna enjoy this more than Jake Hager getting knocked out by Mahabali Shira.
Absolutely. Okay. And the joint's only like 10 minutes, man. It's an easy watch.
Okay, so I gotta find a couple of other matches. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
In fact, if you do want a comparison piece, I can't remember the exact match, but there is a match that sets this entire thing up. And now, like I said, they're going to go into it on Dark Side of the Ring, but there is a tag match that takes place in Chikara that has Necro Butcher and students of Samoa Joe. And it's because of this match that they booked. So I would say if you're looking for an additional match to add to it, throw that one in there.
Got it.
Yeah. Come on. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see, man. Please go follow my guy, all his platforms. You know what I mean? Like I said, me, you can find at permission. You have to get permission from Mrs. Underwood. If you get that permission, then you can follow me on my platforms. Please go buy my books. Brother to the Night Volume 1, Brother to the Night Volume 2. Your Love is Necessary. Honey and Holy Water coming out 2027. Yes, please. Go follow all those platforms. Please go buy the books. If you buy the books, then, good things happen.
I need good things.
I got you. Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you. It's pretty good. The home team shall be repped in 3, 2, 1. Locker room lead is doing just fine. And by the way, my man just sent me the text. 28th, Ladies Who Collective, locker room lead. It's coming.
Fire.
Be patient.
Fire.
Suge Wrestling, West Coast Graps. Please tap the fuck in. Almanac Show, just dropped 200. 200 more is coming around the corner. Please tap the fuck in. D-Max Boxing Corner. No.
One day.
We're gonna figure out one day. Until the final whistle, Nolo, Suge's, babyface / heels, tap the fuck in. I just said it again, but I'm gonna say it one more time because I love to promote myself. Ladies Hoops Collective, episode 10, Monday. Tap the fuck in.
Oh, and also salute to you for retaining the BGW World Daytona Championship. You didn't really retain.
Well,
you
know.
Yeah, you wanted to draw, but by proxy, we couldn't come to a conclusion on fact. You know what?
Talk to me.
In the era of fairness, I'm making an executive decision. It was a 3-way tie.
Vacant?
No, not vacant. Not vacant. Only the 3 of y'all can challenge for. We need a definitive winner. We need a winner. And I feel like Redemption we could do. I feel like that's that's a team effort.
Okay.
I will come up with something. I will come up with something for y'all to
talk to me. All right,
I got y'all.
All right.
Yeah. But yes, Chaz is still the BGW. Yeah, BGW World Daytona Champion.
Boy, the title Scott created is much better.
Thank you.
And Scotland's Words of Life. Go follow that. This is the home team. The best home team in the fucking league. Respect it. God bless. Yes, it is, mother.
We work. So once again, everybody, if we can give a round of applause for our guy Suge for tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Salute to our brother. Thank you again for sliding through. Next week, we will try to figure out what time we're recording because Redemption is actually earlier than what it normally is. So we have to figure out what time we can record, be in the crib. But that'll be 241. 241 is next week. Go follow Suge, all his platforms. Go follow the team. Go follow everybody. Until next time, BGW, we are out. Peace out to my world.
And at the end of the day, like last week, I don't have a vasectomy. So, ladies, the option's still on the table. God bless.
We out. We good. We done.